Good morning and welcome to week 4. I'd like to thank those of you who came online last night to do your in-class writing. You'll see that they have been graded, and in many or most instances I've attached the paper with comments. Where there were no need for individual comments on your paper, then you just see my comments in the grading area and within the rubric. Moving along now, we are now in week 4 of our class. And notice that I also put on a chat for next week between 8 and 9 so that I can clarify for those of you who need clarification how to work with the spelling stages and completing that assignment. Should you have questions, we'll also look at strategies for teaching spelling during that session. So this week, in week 4, you've got a lot to think about. So let's open up this and take a look. You should be reading chapter 7 in your text, and of course continue to just post to the discussion board, which most of you have been doing very nicely. So strategies, things that help build reading competence: thinking aloud, request, procedure, visualizing, reading, and questioning. The use of audiobooks for older readers and how that can help them to get some pleasure from reading, build their vocabulary, develop familiarity with the written language, and have them participate in discussion activities. In the Carnegie report on the writing of older students, it was, I think, quite disturbing. 70% of students in grades 4 to 12 were considered low achievers. And at the time of the report, more than 7,000 high school students were dropping out each day. Only 70% of high school students graduated on time with a regular diploma. 60% of African American and Latinos graduate on time. Low-performing ninth graders are more likely to drop out than high-performing ones. And perhaps most disturbing for me as a college instructor is that 50% of students who graduate from high school are not ready for college-level writing. And the literacy skills of graduate students in the U.S. are lower than those of other developed countries. We do know that skills required for higher education and for employment are the same. So there are 11 elements that we need to be teaching, especially when we deal with adolescents. How to plan, how to revise, how to edit, how to summarize, how to collaborate and work as a team in planning, revising, editing, how to set goals, obviously how to use computers and to use them correctly and well, how to write more sophisticated, how to use pre-writing skills and develop ideas, how to write for different purposes, and use writing as a tool for learning. So there's a lot to think about here. I've added some sites and some videos to supplement the text. This site is one that perhaps you're not familiar with, and that is the Center for Applied Linguistics. And if you have ELL learners in your classroom, this is a very, very good site to use as a resource. And you can see the topics: English language learners. If we click on that, we get a lot of information, and you have access to a lot of the materials online and their research and resources. So this is a site I think you want to take a look at and bookmark probably as well. I have a little video. It's very short. It's under 5 minutes. I'm sorry, not a video, an audio for you to listen to about how we should teach English. It's not necessary to download the whole file. You can simply press here and you will
This
start
past
to
week,
hear
the U.S. Supreme
the recording. I have another site on how we should teach English. And let's see if we can get to that. And this is related to the story that I gave you to listen to. So if you're not an audio learner and you're more of a visual learner, you can look here. However, if you want to listen and watch at the same time, you can do that as well. So something that we should provide for some of our students as well, that opportunity. So this is an interesting article. Even though it's from 2009, it's very pertinent. You can see it was published on NPR. Next, I have two short videos for you. Shaping the way we teach English, different strategies, and how we can help young children learn how to spell. I only chose one short video this week for helping children to learn to spell, but if you were to go online and Google teaching children to spell and you went into YouTube, you would see there were literally thousands and thousands of videos. Not to say that they are all good, but it just shows the importance and the concern that people have when it comes to teaching spelling as part of literacy. Well, at this point in the term, and the term is moving quickly as you can see, you should be well on your way to into your tutoring sessions. And make sure that you look at the syllabus in the appendix so that you can see the various forms and information that is available to you. Let's see if I can bring that up for you right now. Okay, so here is our syllabus, and you have access to this from Blackboard on the link on the left. And if you scroll to the end of the syllabus, you will see that you have a sample tutoring session in Appendix B. So you're going to create forms that look just like this. The goals, the activities, the observations. There will be 6 of these that are completely filled out. So that is Appendix B. We'll discuss online together what you need to fill out as far as demographic data for this class, because it is a requirement in the assess system, and you do have a link here. Perhaps you've done this in other classes, but if not, I'll be asking you about that. Basically, that's it for this week. Good luck. I hope you're making good progress with your tutoring, and I hope to see you online next week. Take care and have a great week.